Well, hello everybody, welcome to Coding 101. We're in this episode of Coding 101, we're solving a problem whereby we're given a non-negative int n, and we're going to return the count of the occurrences of 7 as a digit. So for example, 717 yields 2 because it has 2 7s in there, so we're going to be like looping through. But except in this case, we're not going to be using for loops or while loops or whatsoever. So we're going to be doing like a recursion of some sort. So this is a very unique problem because all of our problems we've been doing loops, but now we're going to be using recursion. So let's just get straight into it, right? I've already defined the function. I mean the title of the function, whatever you call that thing. And so we're going to use modulus, and we're going to use division to chip away numbers and to also get things that we need to have this function. So let's just get straight into it, right? So first thing is first, what we are going to do, just hold on a sec. We're going to say n is equals to num modulus 10. And the reason why we do that is because num modulus 10 is going to give us the last digit of that number, because we're going to be iterating through. That means we're going to have to start with the last digit and go through to the first digit. So num modulo 10 is going to give us the number at the extreme right, and then after that we're going to have to get rid of that number because we've already explored that option, and this is how we do it. Right here we do division, and after that what we're going to do is we're going to say if c is equal to, check that, if c is equals to 0, what happens? So the reason why we say if c is equals to 0 because we can arrive at a point whereby the number that we have remaining is like is indivisible, that we finished. So the reason why we do this is just in case we arrive at a point whereby there are no more numbers to be explored. So that means we don't have to do the recursion anymore. That means we don't have to loop through anything because there are no numbers that are left. That's why we say if c is equals to 0, then what happens? But we don't just finish there. We check if num is equals to 7. So if c is equals to 0, we're going to check that last number that we have, and we're going to check is that number equal to 7. If it's equals to 7, then what we do is that we return 1. But if it's not 7, then we return 0. So let me explain it again. What c is going to see, num divided by 10 is going to do for us is that it's going to chip away the last number so that we can get to the next number. And what this conditional statement if c is equals to 0 does is it checks if whether or not we have reached our limit of digits. So we check if maybe we have like 1 digit remaining. That means we need to stop looping, and that's what we're checking for. And we're gonna, if num is equals to 7, what's gonna happen there is that it checks if that particular digit is 7, because if it's 7, that means we're gonna have to like sort of increment the number of occurrences, or the occurrences of 7 as a digit. So we have another else statement over here, and what's gonna happen, we're gonna say if n is equals to 7, and what we do over here, we're gonna just say return, and this is where our recursion is going to work for us. So instead of putting num, we're going to put c over there so that we can keep exploring other options. And then after that, we're going to just say else and return count7 c. So this is essentially what we need to do in order to count the occurrences of 7 as a digit when given a number. So you can check this, we can check this by just like putting like a number like maybe let's say 717, should give us 2 if everything goes well. Oops, looks like we had a problem over there. There's a comparison that we did that is incorrect. Managed to fix that. And then we have else. What's going on over there? No? Bakıcı. Bakıcı. Ma? Bakıcı. Ma? Bakıcı. Ke recorda go mo computereng. So after fixing a couple of errors over there, what we're gonna do is just put like print over there, and we're just gonna run that, and there you go. It's 2. So we managed to do this. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time on Coding 101.